Showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene and Debbie would like to thank you for another successful year of business. We want to wish everybody a safe, healthy, and prosperous 2017. We are ready to be of service with our pasture mowing. 352-629-2440. Locally owned and operated. Experienced and reliable. Commercial and residential. Licensed and insured. Powell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. 352-629-2440. Proud United States veteran.
Hi, my name is Erica Olstein. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and oriental medicine. Do you have a gout-ridden toe or bowels that move too slow, creaky knees, or how about an asthmatic wheeze? Then acupuncture is sure to please. Come visit me, your primary care physician, Erica Olstein, at A Better You Healthcare. Call me at 352-615-5566. That's 352-615-5566.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
So if there's a rift, a disagreement, a falling out between you and a friend, a coworker, or your partner, I want you to say these 6 words. It's my fault. I'll fix it. If you want to encourage better communication with your kids, it's simple. Start texting them more often. But when we make a spur-of-the-moment decision to react, our gut usually pushes us to help others.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
You have that drip coming down from the corner of the room, but where did it start from?
Bone Dry Roofing can and will fix it right the first time using quality materials and will deal honestly and fairly with you, period. You can find Bone Dry Roofing on their website, bonedryroofingllc.com, and Facebook at Bone Dry Roofing LLC. Do it right before your roof needs a tarp to keep the elements out. Bone Dry Roofing stands behind their work to help make your home safe and secure, plus they have financing available. Remember, if you're not bone dry, then you're all wet.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Beautiful Friday morning. Tom Davis is in the studio, and Tom Davis, of course, is from LifeSouth, Habitat for Humanity, the Chamber and Economic Partnership. What else are you with?
I think that's about covers it right now.
But primarily right now you're here to represent LifeSouth.
That's right.
Community Blood Center. And we'll just kind of keep on talking about what we've been talking about. But before we do that, how is the blood supply?
The blood supply, as always at this time of year, it approaches critical need. And because the need goes up and the donations go down. Everybody's too busy. They're on vacation. People are in from out of town. They've got this to do, that to do, and not enough time to donate. So we really need some blood.
So when Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds both died this week, the awareness of stress during the holidays issue came up. Now, I don't know that either one of them died from stress during the holidays, but that probably sends a lot of people into the hospital. If it doesn't kill them, then they probably do need blood, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Because so much stress during the holiday, like you just said.
Did you have a lot of stress this year?
No.
Me either.
You know, I going shopping, people said, did you get all your shopping done? I go, well, I think I'm going to go get this. And I know what store it's at, and I know where it's located in the store. Right. I park the car, I walk in, I get it, walk out, I'm done in 10 minutes.
Yeah, but see, every woman listening to you right now says, come on, you're a man, that's why.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why, yeah. The women have the harder job, I think.
I think so, too. Well, they also enjoy the hunt.
Do they?
I think.
I think so, too. Yeah. I think you're right about that, yeah.
The hunt for whatever. Oh, here's a nice one. It's red. I wonder if it comes in green.
Have you ever been to Times Square on New Year's Eve?
No,
I haven't either.
My wife has.
Where did she grow up?
She grew up in Maryland, but lived in Connecticut for a long time.
Well, both places, not too far.
Not too far from Times
Square. So where did you grow up?
Grew up in Maryland.
Okay.
But lived in California for a long, long time.
Oh, did you really? You were hunting for that acting career at one time?
Yeah, did a commercial.
You did?
Yeah.
For?
American Cancer Society.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's suitable for what you ended up doing, huh?
I know. I don't think it ever aired. I never got paid.
Oh, you never got paid?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I was in California in 1977.
So was it?
I was hunting was that the same year?
Yeah, I was out there.
I was hunting the Golden Star too, the music star for me though. I even auditioned for the Gong Show.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Never got picked. I wasn't good enough and I wasn't bad enough. You had to either be really good
or really bad.
Or really bad, yeah. That's what they told me. So if you and anybody could be really bad, but you don't want to be. You know, if you're trying to be good, you don't want to be bad.
And if you're trying to be bad, you're not that bad.
Okay, that's a good thing too.
My opinion. But, we're getting back to the blood supply. We really need blood, and like we were kind of teased a little bit just a little while ago. Today is our year-end challenge, end of the year challenge, and so at our center today at 1607 East Silver Springs Boulevard, we're right next to the Cascades. They're doing a Great Gatsby New Year's Eve theme.
So who are you competing with?
Each other centers.
Okay, but how far? I mean, the whole state or the whole county, or?
Oh no, our entire footprint.
How big is your footprint? The whole those 3 states?
3 states.
Oh wow, you're trying to beat every other
oh wow Bloodmobile and every other center.
Is it just today or is it today?
Just today.
Just today.
Just today.
Oh my goodness! Now, if we go to the Bloodmobile, does that count toward LifeSouth?
Absolutely.
Okay. So the Bloodmobile is not a separate entry into this contest?
No. Well, here in Ocala, we have 3 teams. The center, 1 and 2 Bloodmobiles.
And do you get a prize if you win?
No, we get bragging rights.
Oh, man, you guys couldn't have coughed up something?
Well, I don't.
Movie tickets or something for the winner? Pizza, anything?
Bragging rights.
No, you should have something.
But our center, they speaking of food, they have food at all 3 locations.
Oh, okay.
Today.
So that's to lure us in.
That's right.
So what kind of food do you have?
Well, for breakfast, they've got biscuits and gravy.
You've got breakfast over there?
Yeah, at the center, got breakfast, biscuits and gravy. And at lunch, it's going to be meatballs, pulled pork sliders, cheese and crackers, mini eclairs, and also drawing for a New Year's Eve gift bag raffle with it's got New Year's Eve goodies, little poppers and funny hats and tiaras and two movie tickets and stuff like this. Oh, sparkling cider with a couple of champagne flutes.
Champagne flutes?
Flutes,
I don't know what that is.
That's a tall, skinny glass.
Oh, tall, skinny glass.
Yeah.
You know what I call that?
What?
Tall, skinny glass.
I do too.
A flute.
But that's at the center, and one of our buses is going to be out at the Walmart in Silver Springs Boulevard, and they got a lot of stuff going on there. It's going to be a kind of a Latin theme. They're going to have Walmart gift cards to raffle off.
Really?
Chips and salsas, hot dogs, empanadas, and
really?
Yeah.
So each unit has decided their own theme.
Their own theme.
Does that mean they've got music playing too?
I don't know if they're going to have music playing or not.
Everything's free in America.
Say, I know that. And the other bus is going to be at the Walmart in the Villages on Wedgwood. And they're doing a Polar Express theme. You remember that movie,
Yeah,
Polar
sure,
Express?
Sure, yeah.
And, they're going to be in their PJs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
They got hot chocolate and cupcakes.
So how many of the staff members didn't own a pair of PJs and had to go buy some just for this?
I heard that a couple did. Had to go buy some.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I don't own any pajamas, do you?
No.
No.
I got an old pair of shorts I sleep in. I told her, you don't want me to come in my pajamas.
No, you don't want me either. I guess I have to go buy some.
No, but this this whole thing goes on today only from 11 to 5. And this is, like I said, throughout our entire system, even up in Atlanta and Birmingham.
Really? And that far and wide, people are competing with one another, and nobody could come up with enough money for a pizza.
Well, I'm sure they did.
No, you just said they didn't.
Well, I don't know. I don't know
if
what
you win, there's no prize.
No, I don't know what the winning team gets. I just don't know.
There should be a prize.
There should be.
They should get a prize. I mean, we're going to get a prize.
A trophy or
something. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the donors will get a prize.
Dear LifeSouth boss, whoever you are, who's the LifeSouth boss?
Nancy Eckert.
For the whole 3 states?
Yes. She's the CEO.
Nancy Eckert. Have we met her?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So she needs to, dear Nancy,
Nancy.
How is it possible that 3 states worth of competition and you can't have a prize?
Maybe they do. I don't know.
Covering your butt.
I am.
All right, so going back to Times Square.
Yes.
Okay.
Going back to Times Square.
All right. Mayor de Blasio, the mayor of New York, says it is nuts to spend New Year's Eve in Times Square. The mayor of the city that hosts the biggest New Year's Eve thing in the world, I guess.
Yeah.
At least in this country, says it's nuts to be there.
I agree.
I agree too. Everybody who ever lived in New York says it's crazy to go down there.
They're expecting, 1 million people right there.
But with that said, I have it on my bucket list. I want to do it one time. Do you?
No.
You never want to be there, just once.
No.
To sit, really?
No, there's just too many people for me.
They keep that. They keep the thing up there all year long, so you can see it after the fact.
Yeah, yeah.
The ball is still there, and the year is always there. So,
the time that I was there, I didn't notice it.
Do you know there's nothing in that building, by the way?
Oh, really? What's
Yeah.
it? What's it called? The Flatiron Building or something?
No. Flatiron Building is
somewhere else.
Lower, further south than the Times Square area.
Okay.
It's in the Flatiron Building is in the Flatiron District.
Oh, okay.
This is a coincidence, isn't it?
Say, I don't know anything about New York.
But people often, I think, make that mistake because it looks...
Because it's
got a triangle
triangular shape, yeah.
What is downstairs? I think there's a Walgreens downstairs on the street level, but that's it. The whole building is empty.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the entire rent of the entire building is paid for by the electronic signs that are attached to it.
Wow.
Those big signs. Yeah, people pay advertising and it was the home of the New York Times.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it used to be called, before the Times bought the building, and hold on, I'm trying my history now. It was called Half Acre Square or 2 Acre Square, whatever they called it. I can't remember what they called it now. Something Acre Square. And then when the New York Times moved there, they called it Times Square. That's how it got its name.
Oh, didn't know that.
And then they
I've only been there once.
Did you like it?
Interesting.
That means you didn't like it.
No. It's very interesting. I couldn't spend any time there. Just too many people.
Are you referring to the Times Square or to the city?
The city.
The whole city, really?
Yeah.
We are up against a break, so we'll take that break. I want to make sure we thank our sponsors, because without those sponsors, you and Galen couldn't do this every day.
Oh, can I just mention Crystal and Jan over at Palm Garden?
Go ahead.
And, of course, Penn Flooring. And we couldn't be doing this without those guys.
Absolutely, yes. And both really great if you're going to remodel your home or office for the new year. Don't forget the floor.
That's right.
Go to Penn Flooring. They're right by the McKay-Williams Bridge, just a few blocks from Pine Avenue on 17th Street. And Palm Garden, of course, is not too far from here. Go over there and take a tour. Walk into the front door, and the first thing you'll notice is how clean it is.
That's right.
Your eyes will tell you that, and your nose will tell you that.
That's right. And Crystal and Jan do a wonderful job over there.
Have you ever seen their zero-gravity treadmill?
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
Maybe I have.
You got to ask them to show it to you.
Okay.
Is
that the one in water?
No. You stand on this treadmill, and then this big, like inner tube inflates, and you're harnessed into it. And it looks like you're in fishing boots or something.
Okay, waders or something.
And what the inflatable thing does is it suspends you enough, and it's computerized, so it'll tell you exactly how much of your weight, what percentage of your weight, is on the treadmill.
Wow.
So if you can handle 10% of your weight, it'll remove 90% of your weight. If you can handle 90% of your weight, it'll remove 10% of your weight. And if you can't handle any weight at all on your ankles or your knees or your hips, then it'll remove 100% of the weight. Hey, there's Jan.
Speaking
We're
of,
talking
there's
about
Jan.
you, Jan.
Yeah.
So anyway, it'll lift you completely, and then you can walk on the treadmill and exercise the muscles in your legs without harming the joints and all that.
Well, cool.
I don't know if Jan knows anything at all about this, but
we were just talking about.
Do you have any idea what we're talking about? Hold on.
Yes.
Let me put the microphone on.
You're talking about our NASA technology anti-gravity treadmill called the Alter G.
Oh, that's what it's called.
It's not in water. It's an encased treadmill, and it's good for people who have pain in their hips or their knees or their ankles, but it could also be used for someone who's got cardiac problems, and although you want them to walk, you don't want them to expend so much energy that their heart rate goes up real high. And it also helps on the whole recovery time after walking.
And it's got a whole panel of electronics, so the experts can monitor what's going on, the heartbeat, right, and everything else.
Right.
And how much weight you're actually not in pounds, but the percentage of your weight, right?
Right. 60 to 80% of the body weight can be lifted up because it's encased in really strong plastic, and the guest is zipped into the treadmill itself.
Right.
They push air into it like a balloon, and so as the entire treadmill itself and the plastic expands like a balloon, it pushes the guest up and out as well, except that they are zippered in, and so they can't be pushed out.
Okay.
Right.
Larry
You got to see it. You got to see it.
Larry mentioned it's kind of like waders for fishing.
Yeah, the little harness you put on.
It's like neoprene that you would wear if you had a wetsuit on, and really strong industrial strength zipper that will zip you all the way around your waist, and you're held in with a steel circular.
And your legs look like they're in a snow globe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Right?
Because the plastic itself is clear and you can see through it, and you can see the guest's heels raise up off of the treadmill floor.
You should put snowflakes in there.
I think we should.
Just blow.
I've got to come see it. I've never seen it.
Oh, well, you definitely need to.
And you know what else is cool, Tom, over there? If you don't mind me bragging about it, they've got this gigantic flat screen TV that has programming in it. It's a touch screen flat screen TV. So you can play, for example, what's that card game people play by themselves?
Solitaire.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Or you can play geography games. There are a bunch of different things you can do. It's called It's Never Too Late. And it's like an iPad on steroids. It's like a wide flat screen. Yeah, it is.
But
like
how
a big...
this provides therapy is you're literally reaching and pulling, and your arms are moving big movements, right?
Your hands are the mouse,
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yep. And we have a smaller version for guests who can't get out and get to that great big screen.
Now you call it iPhone?
And then there's another thing. You stand on this platform, and your body weight is what moves the cursor, right?
Right. It's called the Biodex, and it's a balance machine where when you lean to the right or lean to the left, it takes either the little dot or a cartoon character and move them left and right. You can play games. It's play therapy, but there's a reason behind everything that gets done.
I always tell everybody, you have to take a tour, because I'm never going to adequately describe all this stuff. I mean, the fact that you came in helps.
Yeah, it does. But I've been over there many times.
Yes.
But I don't recall ever seeing that. I know you or Crystal gave me a tour one time, but I don't know. I missed that.
We can take you into the therapy gym, the therapy room, and show you the pieces of equipment specifically. Be happy to do that. Palm Garden is so happy to be a sponsor for LifeSouth. I had a question for you, Tom.
Yes.
How hard is it for an employer to set up a blood drive?
It is very easy for them. All they got to do is give me a call, give the center a call, say, hey, I want to do a blood drive. I'll come out.
Now, I know that Palm Garden is on a regular blood drive schedule, and there's another center that, at least in the past, has certainly had blood drives, but there are 9 skilled centers in town. Do they all participate in blood drives?
No.
So maybe Palm Garden needs to step up a challenge to our competition.
And I will get a trophy, a traveling trophy for you guys.
You get a trophy.
I'll get one.
But the workers today won't get anything.
I don't know what they get.
He's backtracking.
We may not be able to put something together this weekend for our critical shortage and need.
Do you want to stay with us, Jan? We got to take a break.
Oh, take a break.
You're going to come with. You're going to stay with us, right?
Sure.
Because we got more to talk about.
Oh, excellent.
Have you ever been to Times Square in New York?
I have not.
I mean,
no.
New Year's is what I mean.
Year's?
No. Oh gosh, no, definitely not then.
All right, we'll be right back. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Friday, it'll be windy, cooler, and less humid with clouds giving way to some sunshine. The high 58 to 62. And Friday night will be clear to partly cloudy and chilly. Lows in the mid to upper 30s inland, 44 along the coast. More sun than clouds for Saturday and becoming warmer. High 69 to 73. For Sunday, New Year's Day, partly sunny. High 77 to 81. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
I'm Jennifer, the Executive Director of Palm Garden, and I would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
I'm Mary Ann, the Director of Clinical Services, and my staff and I will ensure that the needs of all our residents are met.
I'm Sue, the Director of Guest Services, and I will be fluffing pillows for our new guests staying with us over the holidays.
I'm Crystal, also from Palm Garden, and I hope each of you have a blessed Christmas as we celebrate the Savior's birth.
Merry Christmas from Palm Garden!
This is the beat of a normal heart. Now this is the beat of a heart of someone who just snorted or injected or smoked methamphetamine. Why? For a high. And this is what happens to that normal heartbeat. It's irregular, it's racing, it's why it's called speed, and it can do bizarre things to our heads. It can make us aggressive and violent. We can start hallucinating and end up doing some serious damage to people. Call 1-8888-NO-METH today for more information on methamphetamine. That's 1-8888-NO-METH.
A message from the Partnership for a Drug-Free Florida and America.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus Levy Marion and learn how they can help you.
All right, 25 minutes after 8 o'clock. Let's return to the show. Tom Davis is joining us from LifeSouth, and Jan Marino is in the studio from Palm Garden, and kind of a health topic going, even though it's a healthy day. It's a healthy day.
Healthy day here.
What do you do for good health in the new year? What do you do? Do you have any habits? Do you have any resolutions that are health related?
No.
No? Jan, do you have any?
No, I'm very good with my vitamins and supplements and so forth. So I'm just going to continue with that.
It's an interesting topic, supplements and vitamins. Because when we have experts on, and I put that in quotes, they will disagree with one another. So how do we, the average person, ever figure it out?
Yeah, take this. Oh, no, don't take that. You got to take this.
Yeah.
And you hear it on the info commercials all the time. Hey, this stuff will...
Oh, the infomercials. Yeah. Well, you can't really... It's hard to believe that junk.
You take this, and it'll slice the bread and turn on the sprinklers as well.
But if it doesn't make coffee, I'm not interested.
That's right.
That's right.
But, I mean, have you ever taken a supplement that you actually could say, wow, this made a difference for me? I mean, you don't have to name brand names, but have you ever had anything at all?
Not me.
I'm taking fish oil for dry eyes, and I'm telling you, my eyes feel better.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
See, fish oil is, they say is good for heart.
Yes, they do. My heart feels better, too.
It's bad for the fish, though.
Bad for the fish.
It is bad for the fish.
Yeah, it's not
Well,
good.
I was taking fish oil.
Have you ever squeezed the fish?
I know.
Have you ever squeezed the fish, tried to get the oil out of it? It's just not easy.
It's not. They kept slipping out.
That's just disgusting.
No, I had this past year, I think, this, Jen, that I had these vein issues in my legs, and a doctor that I was going to told me, among other things, to take something called L-arginine, which I got over here at the health food store. It's not a prescribed thing. It's a vitamin of some sort.
Right.
And
It's a supplement. It's a amino acid or something.
And I thought, well, this is interesting that a doctor is giving me not a prescription, but
he's not giving you a pill. He's saying take a supplement.
This particular doctor is a she.
Yeah.
She was on the show one time, and before I ever went to see her as a patient. And she sat right there where you are, Tom. And
right here?
Yes. And the reason that's important is because the camera is closer to you when you're in that seat than to anybody else in those other seats. And it skews the picture. For example, right now, you look huge compared to Jan.
Well, I am huge compared to her.
But I mean, really huge.
I love it. Thanks.
So the farther you go down the line, the smaller you look.
Well, I better get in the next room.
I need to go.
All right. So the doctor was sitting there. It's a lady doctor. And we did this video. She had some great information. I put it up on YouTube, and I got a call one morning, and she said, one afternoon, she said, take that video down. I said, which video? So I went into the production room, looked for it, and I followed her orders. I said, sure, no problem. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're disappointed with it. I said, but I think the people who watch it are going to benefit from the information you gave. You're not happy with the way it looks, but that's nothing. Okay.
Turn that around a little bit, have her come back on and sit down there, see how much weight I've lost.
So anyway, so I went to see her, and I didn't recognize her right away. And she says to me, you don't recognize me, do you? And I said, I'm not sure. And she said, I was on your show. And I said, oh, okay. And she said, yeah, I was the bitch who told you to take that video down. and I said, oh, that's right, I remember you. And by saying that, it's like I'm acknowledging she was a bitch, but I didn't mean it that way. She's really a sweet, very smart lady. But the nurses got a kick out of me saying, now I remember you. And I did. And we got to be friends because I was going there like every 2 or 3 weeks. Or every week in the beginning I was going there. So.
And they didn't recognize her.
Right, exactly.
Well, I mean, when I first was there, I didn't recognize her.
I'm glad that I'm not the only one who doesn't recognize people they've had whole conversations with before, because I'm definitely guilty of that.
It's hard. I mean, you're a guest on the radio show for 20 minutes.
Right.
And that's it. And then I don't see you again, but you're seeing me, and this is a new experience for you. It's like, you're coming into a radio show, and you never did a radio show, and you're seeing the guy in the microphone.
Yeah, and you see people all day, every day.
Right.
Absolutely, yeah.
Same with us. Same with us.
Yes. You in sales, you're going to definitely meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
So you've got to go?
Yeah, I got to go here shortly.
And Jan, you're going to do News Bites with me?
Sure, I'll stay. I'll be happy to.
And thank you, Palm Garden. Thank you, Penn Flooring and LifeSouth.
Hey, LifeSouth, the Walmart on Silver Springs Boulevard, the Walmart in the Villages on Wedgwood, and it's our year-end challenge. Come by for breakfast and lunch at our center, 1607 East Silver Springs Boulevard.
All right, help somebody win nothing.
No.
It's good just to help. Come on, Ocala, you can do it.
Give the gift of life, give blood.
There you go. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The Russian president just now saying his country